Alright, so we've had a request to do a mink snaring video from quite a few people, so Willie and I are out here today. It's about 60 degrees out on a Sunday afternoon, and we're going to set some mink snares. So Willie's going to show you one of the sets that we use, and we're going to put one in over here under this bridge.
So we got just a plain brick here we're going to be setting up. It's actually a bottom edge here, but there's a little clump of grass we're going to be sticking on that we hopefully can catch a mink passing through. So we just attach our snare to a brick like this. I'll wire up the support wire, and then you want to be careful if the water is too deep. You don't want to lose your brick when the mink goes to drown, so you do want to have the brick wired off so it's easy to find. So we'll show you guys that, and then we're going to put up a few more snares, going all the way up through the creek here so we can see some mink snaring video for you guys. So what we got here is just a little bush that grows along the side of the brook. They're all over here. And when the mink are running the side of the banks, you want to find a little funnel point, and this is perfect. You got a little slope right here, and then it pops back up, and then the water and brush on the back. They always run right along the edge here. So I'll hook up a snare, hook it right to there, have it set in the middle, brush it down just a little bit so they come right down the center. Should have a nice male mink there. So the loop here, this is just a whisker too big, but that's just about perfect. Then what I like to do is just 1 inch to 2 inches off the ground. So in this spot right here, I just got a hair lower because I'm going to put a stick across the top to get them to duck down right through here. But you want your loop, this one right here I got is not quite 3 inches. People usually set their mink snares way too wide. You'll end up with a lot of hip catches, but we want neck catches. So that size right there, you can see about the length of my thumb. So just under 3.
Okay, so this is basically the same set as Will just made over there. It's just the bank drops off and then it levels off right here, and there was just a set of mink tracks that hopped over this, but I cleared out the snow so it looked like there was a nice path here. But basically right here I'm going to make the same exact set with this mink snare. I'm just going to... Looks pretty good right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so right here I got the same set. I got it fenced off right here, and snare's gonna hop up off out of the water, jump this bank, bam. Should have a mink there too. We'll probably put a little lure there too as well.
Alright, so this is another one of those clumps of trees right here we got. This one's perfect because it's a low bank. This rock was already here, so it funnels them down naturally right there. Brushed it in just a whisker, wired it up here. See the mink snare right there, perfect size. Got a perfect loop on it, just off the ground like I like it. That'll definitely be a mink. Alright, we got a perfect set right here, what we like to see. Little kickoff on the brook here. Comes right down. A couple little holes under the bank here, lots of brush. Mink are always going in and out here. That's where we're going to have our snare, that little pop-up. right in between the water. Perfect.
Alright, right here, perfect mink set. Willie just found this spot. They jump out of the water. You can see how they're crossing right there. Mink snare. Then it goes up into the bank there. That one's gonna be a mink for sure.
Alright, so here we got a little hole here. Might be a breather hole for a muskrat, or the mink love checking out stuff like that. Holes like this are perfect. So I just set up a little support stick there for my wire. Got my snare. Perfect. That'll be a mink.
Little lure on the stick. Just throw it right there in the hole. They're poking their head, check that out, and get the smack down.
You better not video that.
Why?
Using pliers as a hammer, dude.
Alright guys, so here's the first set right here on the bridge. And you can see Brick's gone. And we actually got a muskrat in the snare. So I'll dispatch him and take care of him, and I'll show you guys the remake, I guess. Okay guys, I'm on the fifth trap that we have set. There she is. Nice mink. Still alive, so I'll have to dispatch him. But just as you can see, coming out of the water, back into the water, we got a nice mink there. So I'm gonna dispatch this one. There's quite a few more traps to check, so hopefully we got another one, but that's really cool. Okay guys, so right here is the first big buck male mink. He's pretty nice size, probably 18 inches long from head to the base of the tail. Had him right as a head catch. I didn't want to take off the snare yet because I wanted to show you guys. If I can get her off here. Right like that. So, snaring mink can be done. You just gotta look for the sign, look for the trails. And I don't know if we mentioned, but today is February 20th. It's Monday. We had 11 snares set. One was kind of twisted up, looked like something ran through and missed. And then the other one had this one. So tomorrow we'll come back and check. Maybe we'll have another one. And then also under the bridge, we had muskrat. First muskrat ever snared. That's pretty cool, I think. Once again, this one, I didn't know. I didn't take the snares off. Let me see where he's snared. So the muskrat was snared. We got him right behind the front shoulders. So, I mean, the target was mink, but to get a muskrat with a snare, that's pretty cool. So, it's not that hard to snare mink, as long as you're on sign. It's the middle of February now, and the rut's going, so it's a good time to set out some snares, and it's a whole lot of fun. Good way to end the trapping season for sure.
Alright, we're coming up on the first snare. It's day 3, checking those traps. Got a knockdown, so mink must have popped through there. Just didn't happen to get him. Alright, so we're checking this trap right here. Ended up catching a squirrel somehow along the bank here. If you look over this way, I mean, the squirrel got completely demolished by mink. And right over here, mink tracks everywhere in the snow, going right down into a fresh hole. So we're gonna set that hole up. Hopefully catch him tomorrow. Coming through here, trying to come back for a squirrel.
So, this was the set Willie made. The snare was right here, and today there's a nice mink in it. I just dispatched him. But another nice buck mink here. So that's 2. We still got a couple more snares set, so we'll see what happens. Well, we caught a possum in the snare, and Willie set a raccoon snare the other day, and I just cut him loose. And he's crossing to the other side. Decent sized possum, believe it or not. Oh, and you know what? That might even be his hole right there. Look at that. Okay guys, this is where we had the snare right against the tree here. Not a whole lot of damage, but if you look at that, nice head catch on another mink. I'm pretty sure he's dead, so I'm gonna pull him out of here and we'll get a better look. All right guys, so just pulled him out, cut the snare off his head, and another nice buck. But man, this guy is a pig. He's huge. So awesome. That's probably it for this. Three mink out of 11 snares. So we're probably gonna pull them all tomorrow, and if we don't catch anything tomorrow, we won't take a video, and this will be the end. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you learned something and that mink snaring can be done. And I hope this helps out a lot of people going out to mink snare. So thanks for watching.